Miss Universe 2018, Catriona Gray.
Miss Universe 2018, Catriona
Gray.
Oh, Philippines, the one and only Catriona Gray.
Catriona Gray.
Miss Universe, Catriona Gray.
I want to say thank you. I want to give it all back to you because you're really the reason that I feel so fulfilled being in this position. Another cat ganang!
Some queens wear the crown. Others redefine what it means to wear one. In 2018, a Filipina walked onto the Miss Universe stage, not just to compete, but to change the game. This is how Catriona Gray didn't just win Miss Universe, she set the bar. And 6 years later, no one has come close.
I want to represent the Philippines in the best way that I can.
From the start, Catriona wasn't just a candidate. She was a woman on a mission. Every detail was studied, every move calculated, every answer grounded in depth and compassion. She trained her walk months in advance, resulting in what would become legendary. The lava walk. Iconic, unforgettable, and matched. Her Q&A performances? Flawless. She didn't just memorize pageant answers. She spoke from knowledge on education, poverty, cultural pride, and representation. She wasn't just ready to win, she was ready to lead.
I've never had the chance to learn about the details and elements that go into a traditional Barot Saya or a traditional Maria Clara. But today, on Cultura 101 with Kat, I will.
Catriona didn't grow up in the Philippines full time, but when she spoke about Filipino culture, you knew that it came from the heart. She didn't need to try hard. She simply loved her country, and it showed. From her ibong Adarna gown to the 3 stars in the sun ear cuff, to walking the stage in a slow-mo turn that told the story of a Filipina strength, she elevated Filipino culture without forcing it. She embraced it. She lived it. And more importantly, she shared it with the world.
How would you help in promoting the culture of the Philippines in the international community?
Well, actually, I took the task of making my national costume very seriously. I wanted to represent the authentic Filipino culture, so I traveled and I researched. I asked questions because I wanted to step out on the international stage. Yeah, I am too. For you guys to see it, I really am. I'm bursting. And I wanted to just showcase our culture in a way that maybe one Filipino would be like, wow, that makes me proud. And another Filipino would be like, I never knew that about our culture. How amazing.
In a world where advocacy can sometimes feel like a checklist, Catriona's causes felt different. Her work with underprivileged children in Tondo, her passion for education and arts, her voice against poverty, not just in words but in constant action. You could tell she wasn't just for the cameras. This was real. She once said, "I've always believed that a woman could have both beauty and a purpose." And Catriona proved that every single step of the way. Since 2018, the Philippines has yet to win another Miss Universe crown. It's not for the lack of beauty, not for the lack of effort, but the truth is, Catriona set the bar high, very high. She created a blueprint, prepared, passionate, purpose-driven. Not just a queen on stage, but a leader off stage. It's not easy, because excellence like hers isn't common.
Celebrated for her elegance, intelligence, and philanthropic endeavors, Catriona Gray has remained a symbol of grace since being crowned Miss Universe in 2008.
Important lesson you've learned in your life, and how would you apply it to your time as Miss Universe?
I work a lot in the slums of Tondo, Manila, and the life there is it's poor and it's very sad. And I've always taught myself to look for the beauty in it, to look in the beauty in the faces of the children and to be grateful. And I would bring this aspect as a Miss Universe to see situations with a silver lining and to assess where I could give something, where I could provide something as a spokesperson. And this, I think, if I could teach also people to be grateful, we could have an amazing world where negativity could not grow and foster and children would have a smile on their face. Thank you.
In the end, Catriona didn't just bring home a crown. She brought home a standard. She taught us that Miss Universe isn't just about gowns and answers, it's about substance, preparation, responsibility, and above all, authentic love for your roots. Because when Catriona spoke, the world didn't just listen, the world believed in her. 6 years later, her name still comes up. Not as nostalgia, but as the golden standard. She is the queen who redefined the crown. She is the Filipina who reminded the world that when purpose meets preparation, the universe listens.
Congratulations. I can't wait to see what you will do with this year and how you will contribute back to